Okay, we're just getting close to that area where the wolf den is, but you know, I told you I'd show you some fresh tracks if we found some wolf. So we got a wolf walking up the Skidoo Trail here. Pretty fresh tracks. Well, I mean, it was yesterday, it looks like, 'cause the snow, a little skip of snow that we had last night is in the track. Oh, the sun is so bright I can't tell if you can see anything or not. But, so basically it's a pretty good sized wolf. He's tracks almost as big as my hand. Not quite, but I'll make a hand imprint right beside it. There, you see, there's my hand imprint, and there's the wolf imprint. So he's a pretty good sized animal. And see, they love to follow the Skidoo trails. I'm right at the tent. I just thought I'd show you even better what the marten tracks look like when they're walking. Here they've been, you know, they're maybe 3-4 inches apart, a little bit offset. Quite a bit like mink, except much bigger around the foot. And you'll see here, those tracks there are quite fresh. These ones here are from at least yesterday because of the little skim of snow we had last night. But this is a bigger marten here. Back at the last marten trap set that I checked, it was the last of 3 traps that I have set here. I got a marten, a mink, and a fisher trap. But a fisher had come into the marten set and sprung the trap. Probably got a wallop on the head. And then he came over here. You can see all the tracks around everywhere. Went right up to these tracks right there, right above the trap, but he wasn't going in it, I guess. Maybe that other one springing on him must have made him a little bit leery, but there's mink tracks down here too, you can see, where they come out of the water there and walk down the creek. And up here they come out on the top there quite a bit. So, but anyways, fisher wouldn't go in there, but right over here I got a fisher set. So hopefully it's a big fisher track too. So hopefully we'll see if he you can see where he's running over to the other set, which is right in those where that leaning tree is. So we can hope. No, you can see on this log here, all his tracks going right up and down several times. Looks like he's chewing the bait a little bit through the back screen. I can see the trap's not sprung in there. He must have got a little trap shy from that 120 that smacked him. Oh well, that's wrong way. Okay, so I said if we found some fresh fox tracks, we'd take some video so the guys can see them that don't get to do that. Here's it's a good sized fox. It is so hard with we got a heavy fog just burning off and the glare is just horrible. So you see foxes are almost straight in the line. He's traveling this way, and they love to do this, just wandering around. They come over there, wandered through all that grass over there looking for food. And up here all along the bank, you can't really see it, I don't imagine, but there's all kinds of deer tracks. The fox waded up through the snow there. But there's all kinds of tracks right over there. There's a beaver house right between them 2 trees, and you can see the vent hole. That's where the heat from the beavers inside the house come up through the spot that they don't mud, and the heat melts the snow and creates steam and makes a little frost pile there. So, but right over there, the otters had chewed a hole in the dam, and the water's dropped about 2 feet in the pond, and down below the dam it's just flooded right over. So otters came by, and they like to do that. They'll dig a hole through the dam just so they can get into the pond, and sometimes they'll end up killing all the beavers out of the house if it goes down too far, but this one didn't go down too deep. I was walking across a pond in my trap line in Ontario one time, and I was breaking a new trail. I had never been to this pond before. I got up over the dam onto the pond, and it was a pond a lot like this one, a lot of trees, but it was a smaller pond, a lot of live trees. The pond had just been built that year, I guess, and so there's a lot of trees, and I was walking through the trees. I come out into a little opening like this, and all of a sudden all the ice just caved in. I didn't notice it when I come up on the dam, but the otters had chewed a hole in the dam, and the ice had been already frozen on the pond, and the trees were holding it up. I got out on it, my weight dropped it, and it's a wacky feeling when you drop 5 feet like that, but there was no water left in the pond. It was just a little stream running through the middle of it. I landed right down in frozen mud, but it's freaky feeling for a minute there. Anyways, we're going to move down the trail some more. Okay, we're just getting close to that area where the wolf den is, but you know, I told you I'd show you some fresh tracks if we found some wolf. So we got a wolf walking up the Skidoo Trail here. Pretty fresh tracks. Well, I mean, it was yesterday, it looks like, 'cause the snow, a little skip of snow that we had last night is in the track. Oh, the sun is so bright I can't tell if you can see anything or not. But, so basically it's a pretty good sized wolf. He's tracks almost as big as my hand. Not quite, but I'll make a hand imprint right beside it. There, you see, there's my hand imprint, and there's the wolf imprint. So he's a pretty good sized animal. And see, they love to follow the Skidoo trails. Okay, we're over at Fish Lake. I just dropped a hunter off back here, so on the way back to camp we gotta go and do a little work on this bike, tighten the chain up. But I just thought I'd stop and check some traps. I got a muskrat trap down here, a mink trap, and an otter trap. But right here, I just noticed a little bit of snow on the ice. When we came by, these tracks weren't here, but now they are. I don't know if you can see them. So, I mean, I've only been gone about 5 minutes, and when I was over dropping them off, I heard the coyotes howling out there. So they come by while we're setting up on the deer stand. So anyways, I'll go down here and check these couple of traps. Muskrat traps and sprung. There's not going to be a lot of more rat movement through here with this lake frozen like it is. Otter trap. Oh, got a mink in the mink box. Well, he just died right there, didn't he? I can grab the muskrat that I have for bait. Chunk of muskrat. Looks like the mice have been eating on it. Glad they didn't eat on him. I got a piece of fish on the bike. I better go add some bait to this one. I don't know if I'm going to get him. There, he's frozen already. Nice, just a medium-sized mink, but nice looking fur on him. No damage. Good. There's the otter set right down in there. Under that log, I got a 330 Connie bear blocked off for any of them guys that come back by. I haven't caught any in this set yet this year. Caught 4 here last year. So I probably took out the whole bunch, but anyways, there was some otter sign on the bridge behind us. This is the quad bridge that we built a couple years back to get across this muck hole here. And of course the beavers just use it as a backup for their dam, as they always do. But anywho, gonna get going, take this mink out, get back up and get that bike repaired, and then head out to check some traps. Okay, here we got wolf tracks running up the Skidoo Trail. You'll notice, like most of the canines, their tracks are almost in a straight line. This is a pretty good sized animal. See his tracks. There's my hand imprint beside his tracks. Dragging his feet a little bit. Which you don't generally see on them, but this guy must be lazy, so anyways, and he's heading right up just over the hill. There is where I have that lynx cubby where I caught not the last 2 wolves but the 2 before that. So it'd be nice if he was sitting there waiting for me. Okay, continuation of our animal tracks. Not sure how good you can see this, but it's weasel tracks. And like a lot of times, you follow them and you'll see where they burrow down into the ground and then back up again. They go down under the snow and scoot around. They're just hunting mice. So, you know, they got the 2 feet together, usually about anywhere from a foot to 18 inches between the sets of tracks. And just like so. Anyways, I'm gonna spend a lot of time on weasel tracks. Anyways, I'm moving down the trail. I've checked the other lynx traps. There was nothing in the set, so it's just the 1 lynx so far. But gonna go pull these Martin Fisher traps down to the camp. Wolves have been busy in here. I've been following a bunch of them for the last mile or so. They on my trail. So just show you here. You got, looks like 5 of them right there, running up and down the trail. And I mean, let's see, it snowed a little bit last night, but it looks like this was maybe 3 days ago. And I got a couple snares up there, but I don't have a lot of hope for them. They are, well, when the snow gets on the ground, they get a little tight for the wolves to get under the logs. So anyways, we'll go pull, and just wanted to show you these wolf tracks here. Scoot down the trail. Alrighty.